If you'd like to know the 5 things that I will not be buying this autumn winter, stay tuned for today's video. Hello there, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah and I am the style coach here to help you refine your personal style and in doing so increase your confidence. If you'd like to find out more about my online courses or if you'd like to work with me nationally or internationally, please check out the information down below. You can also find me over on Instagram at thestylecoach.ie or visit my website thestylecoach.ie for a list of my services. This video is all about 5 things I will not be buying this autumn winter, and I hope that by sharing this I'll inspire you not to think about what you will be buying, but rather cut out the stuff that you've been finding yourself gravitating towards but not wearing. I think we're all guilty of that sometimes. Something catches our eye, we don't consider how it's going to work in our wardrobe, work in our lifestyle, and it ends up in the wardrobe, possibly still with a tag on it, and we don't end up wearing it. So I think being specific about what you are going to buy is just as important as what you are not going to buy. So let me share with you what 5 things I won't be buying this year. Let me know what you will not be buying. Have you thought about it? Put it in the comments below. I would love to read about it. Number 1, I will not be buying autumn colours. At the moment, the shops are full of those beautiful colours that we find in the autumn leaves, those earthy greens, those rust reds and pumpkin oranges. They are stunning colours and they look great on some people. The colours are so beautiful that sometimes I feel like I gravitate towards them and I invite them into my wardrobe, but I know that they don't work for me. I'm very clear on what colours work for me. I'm a colour consultant, and so I know the cooler winter colours work best for me. And so sometimes I overlap, you know, the winter colours can overlap into autumn, especially those deeper colours. But I am now going to cut that out because I want to be really specific about how my wardrobe is developing and I want it to be cohesive. And when I have winter colours and autumn colours, that's not cohesive. So I want to work specifically around my colour palette so that I save myself time, I save myself money in the long run and cut out those bits and pieces that look nice but don't necessarily work for me. If you are not in that autumn category, don't be fooled by what's in the shops. Be careful about your colours. Be very specific and target your palette. If you're not clear on this, get in touch. I work with people online internationally. The second thing I will not be buying this autumn winter is skinny jeans. Now you'll know that if you're here a while, you'll see the video from me a few weeks ago saying, are you still wearing skinny jeans in 2022? Check it out here. I'll link it above. Basically, I have enough skinny jeans in my wardrobe, but I want to explore different styles. I want to explore wider legs, basically, something with a little bit of a flare, something, a wide leg trouser that has a little bit of movement in it, purely because I'm about the comfort these days and skinny jeans don't necessarily give you that level of comfort all the time, whereas a wider leg jean will do that. And so I'm not going to be fooled into buying more skinny jeans, not because they're not trending at the moment, but simply because I have enough. I still wear them, but I'd like to try different styles. That's the reason. The third thing I will not be buying this winter are shapeless knits or chunky knits, simply because they don't suit my body shape. I'm best suited to something that emphasizes my waist because that's something I'm comfortable with showing off. So whether it's a long knit, I'll put a belt on it if necessary, but really I want something that has a little bit of shape to it, a little bit of flow if it's a knit dress, for example, on the lower half. The chunky knits, best reserved for somebody who is something like a pear shape or a triangle shape. That's not me, so it's better for me to go for something thinner. It doesn't mean that I'm sacrificing on warmth because I will not do that either. Number 4 is a little bit of a continuation on the knit sweater situation, but I will not be buying Christmas jumpers. I don't know what it is about, you know, people have these ugly Christmas jumper parties. While yes, it's fun, it's incredibly wasteful, and we wear these things once or twice in the year and the rest of the time they're put away. The amount of Christmas jumpers that are produced just to be worn once or twice is criminal. And then when they're thrown away, they end up in these clothes dumps in, you know, in South America and other places around the world. And I cannot justify buying things that are kind of a little bit gimmicky and so wasteful. If you are considering it, I encourage you to look secondhand for these items. There's so much out there secondhand that people are just dying to get rid of these Christmas jumpers. So please look secondhand or look for an alternative. It doesn't have to be so like, you know, a reindeer on the front of your jumper. It could be something like a jumper I bought a couple of years ago, which was secondhand. It's a little bit glittery, I suppose, and it does have that festive feel, but I can get more wear out of it in the lead up to the festive season, and it doesn't have to look so gimmicky and cheap. The fifth and final thing I will not be buying this year is anything in the colour black. Maybe excluding shoes, but anything that's sitting close to my face. I want to invite more colour into my wardrobe. Colour brings me joy. It changes how I feel. I think it represents my personality, my dramatic style personality. And I love colour. I'm a colour consultant. And so wearing black, there is a time and a place for it. I have enough of it in my wardrobe. So I'm going to be very specific about not being tempted into buying more black items because I love colour. And I think colour works better on me than wearing black next to my face. Black is just, it's a colour that doesn't bring me a whole load of joy. And so I'd rather have something that gives me that high contrast next to my skin, like a deep blue or a pink or something like that, that gives me joy. So that is the last thing I will be focusing on not buying this year. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again next week. Take care for now. Bye bye.